Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do the same to the top. That was our fraction song. We wrote it together as a class. The first day of the program, Michaela was a little quiet, a little reserved, a little stoic.
Before the program, I was struggling with fractions.
When I first met Aria, she was rather shy. Now, I see her being able to know what her real voice is.
Before the program, I honestly did not like math, and math did not agree with me.
The Summer Arts and Learning Academy was a great program that was sponsored by young audiences here at Gardenville Elementary School last summer. There were children that were very excited to be engaged in mathematics, where they were seeing the multiplication facts and learning from that perspective. They were writing different poems and reading. Just everyone seemed excited and happy to be here.
Michaela has grown in math. She started with not really understanding fractions, and now she can add and subtract fractions and compare them.
Michaela, first and foremost, has learned how to work fractions with much more confidence in mathematics. She's learned how to read out loud with a lot more confidence, and she's learned how to write from, let's say, the first day of camp, maybe 2 sentences in her journal to about a page and a half in her journal now.
Now that I know how to do fraction, it makes me feel confident about myself and happy.
With the artist and the teacher working together and other artists working together, the children see a unified team. They see a unified team of people who are really caring, who are loving, who really care about whether they succeed or not, who are really committed to that.
Studies show that students suffer summer learning loss at a greater rate if they're in poverty. They tend to regress. Some of the things they've learned during the school year, they tend to lose their reading skills and abilities to read at grade level. And in mathematics, where we find the greatest deficits, those children lose more than 2 months of the mathematics they've been taught. And that creates a problem because when school starts again, they are further behind than they were when school ended the previous school year.
When I came back to school, I noticed that the work was like much easier, and I could go through it a lot quicker than I would do before I joined the Summer Arts Academy.
The Summer Arts Academy is like that artistic piece where you're still learning what you left off with in school, but it's like adding a little bit more enthusiasm.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Mrs. Page, please.
Yes. So, how many measures did you hear?
It empowers the students. It lets them know that they're valuable, that what they know is valuable, that people will actually care about their ability to dance, their ability to draw, their ability to recite poems.
It helped me, and it taught me more in different ways that school didn't.
It's really fun because even when you're learning, you can still express yourself.
In Baltimore City, all students in grades 3 through 5 take an assessment called the iReady. The students that attended the Young Audiences program showed a 1.8 growth in mathematics when compared to students who did not attend, who showed 2.8 percentile loss. That's almost a 5-point swing, a percentile swing, when compared to students that did attend the program.
Mama Rashida's multiplication song is all about multiplication. She goes up into the hundreds, up into the ones and tens. You're learning about different things in a song that you didn't know that you had inside of you.
I see her coming home chanting about math, and she's memorized math problems, and she's saying it with ease and answers and gives all the anecdotes. And she's having a ball with it.
I found out through the Summer Arts program that when they took an assessment test, he did, I guess, fairly average or below average on the test. And when he took the test at the end of the program, the Summer Arts program, Josiah had a perfect score on it.
Programs like Younger Audiences really does even the playing field, because students who would be otherwise stuck at home with nothing to do, possibly getting themselves into trouble, now have an opportunity to come to a school and to be here learning math, learning reading, learning how to write, learning how to be creative and write poems.
I wish to be in the gifted and advanced learners group, and I am only one level away. But in the Summer Arts Academy helped me get closer to it by like improving my average from like 50 to 80.
Michaela learned how to write a song. She learned how to arrange a song. She learned how to perform a song on stage at Artscape. Michaela went on field trip to Oregon Ridge and saw more performers. Michaela played steel drums in an ensemble of 40+ children. Michaela watched a percussionist perform lessons in the form of a song and drumming.
Children were not only tapping into the content areas, but they were using art to bring out what they have learned in those content areas. And for children who suppress their art during the school year, this was a time for them to actually show up and show out and show their artistic ability and combined it with the content. And so they were more enthusiastic about learning.
It makes me feel wonderful to see the confidence in my daughter now, Aria. Having a summer program like this has been something of vital importance to the nourishment and the growth of our kids.